Hey girls, how's it going, Fit Fam? How are you? Happy Monday. A lot of you ladies have done your check-in. So proud of you. I love when you guys are on top of your check-ins. I will say, usually you guys know who you are. The ladies that do their check-in like right off the bat, you guys are usually really, really on top of it. And success leaves clues. So if you did your check-in and you're on top of it, I'm super proud of you. Let me go in and tag you guys, and I want to talk to you guys about a couple things. As you're coming in, say hello. If you're watching the replay, write hashtag replay in the comments so I know you were here, okay? Hi, Tiffany. How are you, cutie pie? All right, so topic for today, we're going to talk a little bit about 80/20. What does it look like? How do we do it? And what is the best way to do it? Tiffany, you're the person in here. Let me know if you know what 80/20 means. So, and if you're watching the replay, let me know if you really have a good base of what 80/20 means. And it's definitely okay if you feel like it's a little bit unclear. I want to dig into it so you guys feel your absolute best throughout this process. So, food amounts will dictate usually if a person is losing weight or not. Food types, food quality will dictate how good you feel for the most part. And I know you guys all really want to feel good. You want to feel like your best self. So 80/20, what does it look like? So what we really want to focus on throughout this process is 80% whole foods. Think one ingredient food, okay? What is one ingredient food? That's going to be things like lean meats, chicken, white fish, brown rice, anything that grows. Those are all going to be whole foods. Veggies, you got your fruits, everything like that, that's whole foods. And then 20% is going to be the fun foods. So I will tell you guys, oh, Tiffany, you nailed it in the chat. I love it. I love it. I will tell you guys, things can be done as we age. A lot of times people will talk to me and they're like, you know what, I'm 40 or I'm 60. Can it really be done? You know, I'm getting older. It feels like it's impossible. I don't know if I can do this. And I will say that honestly, when a woman is in her 20s, they can get away with a lot more compared to like 40 to 60 years old and even like mid 30s. The 20-year-olds, they can get away with a lot more. When we are getting older, we can get away with a lot less. And what do I mean by this? So, hormones are sometimes a little bit working against us in a way if we're not taking care of our body. And what do I mean by taking care of our body? By if we're not giving our body and ourselves whole foods, nutrient dense foods. And what is nutrient dense foods? It's a food with a lot of nutrients in them. So for example, veggies are going to have a lot of nutrition, fruits, a lot of nutrition, all of the whole foods, all of the one ingredient foods. Typically, there's going to be a lot more nutrients in there. The fun foods, they typically don't have a lot of nutrients. It's going to be like the crackers, the chips, the cakes, the cookies, the things like that. Think processed foods. And if we are having too much of these foods, it's not going to be that good in our body. So we're not going to feel that good and we're not going to have as good of results as we could. So unfortunately, as women, as we age, that can also go against us. So I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about like how to do it. Like what does it even look like to do 80/20, 80% whole foods, 20% really fun foods. The cakes, the ice creams, the things like that, the chips, processed type foods, more than one ingredient type food. So look at your week as a whole, okay? Are you sprinkling the fun foods in throughout the week, or are you going a little bit crazy and kind of going, you know, a lot of extra? And by a little bit crazy, maybe look at your day and are you spending like 500 calories a day maybe on fun foods? Or are you kind of sprinkling it in throughout and maybe doing like 100 calories of ice cream here, 100 calories of like crackers here, 150, 160 calories of, I don't know. What else is fun, you guys? Put in the chat what you like. Let me know what you guys like. Let me tell you what I like. Chips and salsa, maybe. What else do I like? I like ice cream. I got that Ninja Creamy, and it is so fun, you guys. I've been making protein ice cream. It is amazing. It's so fun. But things like this, those are going to be the 20%. What you can do is, yeah, Brandy and her beer. Okay, so for example, like you can sprinkle it in, but don't go like 600 calories in one day. That's not what you want, because you're going to do your body a disservice. Not only are you not going to feel that good, but you're not going to have good results. And I know you guys all want to see results at the end of the day. Not only do you want to feel good, but I know you want to have the good results. And it's so important for our health too. And I know health is sometimes something that isn't always front of mind when we're healthy on a day-to-day basis. And health is one of those things that sometimes we're not very thankful for it until it's kind of taken away from us. And if you guys have had any health problems, you might feel that way. So maybe you were feeling fine and then something came up. I have had physical health problems before, and I ruptured my Achilles one time. And after I did that, I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe how I felt like not being able to walk. It was awful. And then when I was able to walk again, I was so thankful. I was so grateful. I was crying tears of joy in the shower because I was able to just stand in the shower. And we don't even like think about that on a day-to-day basis, like standing in the shower, like it's just like, part of life. Same thing goes for your health. Sometimes we aren't as thankful for it until it's taken away. And as you're going through your day-to-day and you're planning your meals and you're planning your snacks and you're going grocery shopping, think of what is going to benefit your body, what's going to be more healthy for your body, what has more nutrients in it. It's going to be the things like the fruits, the veggies, the 80%. So we want to stay towards that 80% and then 20% whole food. And you can sprinkle it in throughout the week. So like I was saying, have maybe 100 calories, 200 calories. You don't want to go really, really hard and have more in one day because you're not going to feel that good. So you can do a couple different, you can kind of tackle this a couple different ways. So you can put a calorie goal on it. I find that that's pretty easy. If you stick to like 100 to like 175 calories a day of the fun things, then okay, this is my, it was Brandy. She's like, I like my beer. So if Brandy knows she wants a beer on Friday night, she can log it ahead of time, log her beer. So that way it's just in there, it's good to go. And then she can work her day around that. Same thing will go for maybe you're going to go out to eat to a restaurant and you want to enjoy yourself. Maybe have, I don't know why I always say chips and salsa. I think just because I love Mexican food so much, but track it ahead of time, plan it, just try not to go completely crazy where like, let's say you get a pizza and you have pizza on Saturday. That means you're having some pizza on Saturday, but don't have pizza Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. You know what I mean? Like we don't want to have it every single day. We want to try to give our body the most nutrients on a day-to-day basis as we can. And you're going to notice if you start to do this and you start to implement this, you're going to feel so good. You're going to have more energy. You're going to feel better, and you're going to want to eat healthier and pick more nutrient dense items because you're going to feel good. And then some of you guys have told me this, you know who you are, and I will feel this way too. So if you're eating pretty healthy throughout the week and then you eat something that's like really greasy, maybe it is the pizza or something like that, and you eat that and you're like, oh my gosh, I don't feel that good. I feel kind of bloated. I feel a little bit sluggish. Like, it's your body talking to you. It's your body telling you, like, I actually don't prefer this. I prefer these other things that have more nutrients in them. But overall, we don't want to completely cut out our fun things, but we can do, what we want to focus on is that 80-20. So 80% whole foods, 20% fun foods, sprinkling it in throughout the week so we don't feel completely deprived. If you try to cut it out completely, which we don't really do here, but if you try to cut it out completely, that's when you lead to over indulging on a certain day because you feel like you can't have it, but you can definitely have it. We're just going to sprinkle it in and do 80-20. All right, ladies, I appreciate you guys. If it is check-in day, go get me your check-ins. Go do your check-ins. All right, ladies, talk to you later. Bye. See ya.